Hi and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's David. I do lots of shopping hauls on this channel, and this week I have been to Tesco and I've done a Click Collect. It cost me £1.50. I went at a prime time, so I don't think that's too unreasonable. Got a few different bits in this shop. What I like about doing the Click and Collect is if I'm doing some kind of like meal planning and things that take a bit more cooking, it's easy to just add it into the basket rather than have to look around the shop for it myself. So without going on for too much longer, let's get stuck in and I'll show you what we've got. 2 bits of frozen this week, some frozen peas and some steak cut oven chips. I do sometimes think it's worth better to buy the branded chips, but there were none on offer this week, so I've ended up going with the Tesco ones. They'll do nicely. Got a clear honey here. This isn't for us as much as I do love honey. This is for our dog Harper, and this goes on his licky mat as a little treat for him. Got a tomato puree just here, and then I've got 3 of the high strength vitamin C and zinc. I swear by having one of these in your drink for your immune system, so yeah, worth getting these. I did actually have to buy a cheapo one from Home Bargains the other day. Here it is. So this was cheaper, but the taste is horrible. It's not worth saving the money. So yeah, treat yourself to these ones from Tesco. They're still not unreasonably priced in there. 2 lots of the Quaker oats. So we've recently just got back from holiday in Los Angeles, and while we were there, we brought some pumpkin spiced Quaker oats. And yeah, apparently now we're into those. So my husband added these onto the shopping list for himself. So one of them's also a protein one, but do you know what? This sort of stuff's pretty healthy anyway, isn't it? Mind you, apart from the sugar. But yeah, should keep you filled up for longer. Then I have got some of the big pack of the chicken breast fillets. This was on offer with Clubcard Prices for just £1 and £1. I wish it was £1, but £9.80 instead of £12, something which they are in a lot of the supermarkets now. They all seem to have put their price up with this sort of stuff. Tesco was the cheapest, but now it's on par with everywhere else. While we're talking about prices, these have gone up in price to £1.20. Now, I always swear by these rice snaps here, and I always think that the Tesco ones are the best of any of the supermarkets they have, but it's a considerable price increase. I'm sure they're only like 70p or something, it was saying in one of my previous videos, up until recently, but I also noticed that their version of Cocoa Pops had also gone up to £1.20 as well, so I mean, it's still a good price, to be fair. It's just not as good value as it was, and it's quite a hefty increase all in one go. Do you agree? Let me know what you think. Got some pork mince here. So tonight we are going to be making sloppy dogs, which is a pinch of nom recipe. It's quite an autumnal recipe, so yeah, looking forward to that. And you make it with pork mince, which isn't something that I've cooked with for a while. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that. Got a tin of sweet corn in water here as well. Now, I'm not usually a huge fan of this kind of stuff in a tin, but to buy the fresh ones, they're all like on the cob or all of that sort of stuff. And frozen ones is way too many because we're going to be making a gumbo. So when we were in Los Angeles, they were actually giving these out at Santa Monica Beach as like a little free sample. So we thought we'd give it a try. So I had a little Google to see what kind of like products that we should be putting into a gumbo. And it's all very kind of like, you can put this in, you can put that in. So I'm just kind of like guessing a little bit, but I'm really looking forward to trying this actually. And I'll make a double portion of it and have it later on in the week as well. Just have it over a little bit of rice. Those sloppy dogs here. So in the recipe that Pinch of Nom say, they say to use gluten-free finger rolls. Not messing around with that. So we've got these brioche rolls. They're only 5p more to have this St. Pierre brands than they were the Tesco Finest ones. So yeah, I've treated ourselves and gone for those this week. Some spicy chorizo slices. Within our cupboard, we have already got some pizza bases and some pizza sauce and some jalapenos. So yeah, these are just to have in the fridge. So when we decide to make those pizzas, they're there. The date on them is for a month's time. They'll be long gone by that time. I've actually got 2 of these, so there's another one coming up as well. We would have actually got away without having these for another week or so, but it's one of my club card challenges, is Listerine. And they're on special offer, so it gave me some extra points. I may as well buy it this week rather than next week. These 2 red peppers here, they're going to be going in the gumbo. Now, when I looked online, it kind of said to use green peppers. One of the problems, as you all know, with when you do click and collect, all of this stuff isn't always available. So it would only allow me to order the red peppers on there. It's not the end of the world. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Got these My Protein, high protein yogurts here. These look delicious, don't they? They're on special offer as well. It's $1.20, I think, with your club card. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those. We often have like an Aldi version of these, which are also delicious. I'm guessing Aldi might be ripping off My Protein. Not that they're known for that kind of thing, but yeah, you know what I mean. I've got 2 lots of the 4 pinters of milk. I actually only meant to order 1, so I was obviously busy at the time. But do you know what? The date on it is all right. It'll go long before then. Got some chopped tomatoes. That's going to be used to make the sloppy dogs tonight as well. Again, with these dental sticks, the same as with the Listerine. So we have got enough for another week or so. But Tesco Pet is one of the Clubcard challenges that I've got, so it just makes sense to buy it this week so that we get the additional points, because this, along with a few other bits that are coming up, will be what pushes me over into the next thing to get some more points. And we've got some loose bananas. They allow me to book loose ones. The quality, I'd say, is not the best, but it's okay. I can work with it. And then I've got some wholemeal batch rolls here to make some sandwiches for in the week. Cheaper than Morrison's, not quite as good as Morrison's, but I was at Tesco, so that's what we had to do. Before I show you the rest of the shopping, if you have made it this far, please consider giving me a little thumbs up. It does help me out on the channel. And if you're new here and you like this kind of stuff, press subscribe. There's always shopping hauls going to be on the way. Before I do show you the last little bit of shopping that I've got as well, I just wanted to talk to you about the whole Clubcard challenges thing and Clubcard points. Now, obviously, I'm not being paid to promote this. I wish I was, but with my 275 subscribers, I think I'm just a little bit off that. But don't use your vouchers in the shop or online. Make sure you're going on and you're doubling them up and using it for something else. So in January, I've just booked 3 nights in Tenerife for both of us. We doubled up our points through the Clubcard app with EasyJet holidays. The holiday that we found was a bargain. It was like £300 each for 3 nights, including luggage in the hold as well, which is kind of like unheard of for that sort of thing nowadays, isn't it? But we doubled up what points we had, so about 150 quid. So we've only, which turned into 300. We've only paid 300 quid for both of us for the little 3-night trip. It's an absolute bargain, isn't it? So I really feel like you are wasting your time, but not wasting your time. You're just not using it to its best. It's in the best way if you're going into the shop and using the vouchers. Obviously, it's not just EasyJet holidays you can use it on. There's loads of different things on there. If you haven't done it, have a look on the app, and they often have special offers on there as well. But yeah, I just wanted to drop that in there. Hopefully it's helpful to someone. Let me show you the rest of the shopping. Here we go, a few more bits actually for the Tesco Clubcard challenges with the Tesco dog treats. These are going to get used. It makes sense that I buy them now and just kind of like work the system to my advantage, really. We've got 2 of the chocolate protein shakes here. And this is the only substitute that come in this week's shopping, actually. And there wasn't any short dates. The substitute, it was originally supposed to be a strawberry one of this brand. And they've sent this brand. It's a fair sub, yeah. Can't complain at that, can you? Got some eggs here, as always. And then I've got this high protein natural yogurt. If you've been here for a while, then you will have seen me in the past. I used to have like the high protein fromage frais quite a lot. I can't see that in there now. I think they've just replaced it with this. But what I'm going to do with this is kind of just add it into some smoothies in the morning. I've got loads of frozen fruit in the freezer that needs using up. So yeah, just kind of like thicken it a little bit. Then I've had these before. These Get Pro yogurts here. They're delicious. So yeah, so I've got some blueberry ones and also some strawberry ones. Then I've not seen these before, so I think these must be new. So banana ones, and when they're in the pouch like this, it's actually really handy for me to take to work. So I don't have to worry about taking a spoon with me. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to giving those a try. I love banana as well. I did, however, make a bit of a mistake, so I just had to check the receipt in case it was any of the shop staff that got it wrong, but it wasn't. It was me. Whoopsie, I only ordered 1. How incredible does this sound? Creme brulee protein pudding. I hope it's as good as it sounds, especially given it's got 14 grams of protein in there. So, yeah. Which one of us is going to have to go without? I did the shopping. It should be Rob, right? he'll be the one editing this, so who knows. Then we have got 2 packets of, I've just gone for the cheapo rice actually. I have got several packets of rice in that, some of them which I brought from Aldi last week, which were well, I've not eaten them yet, but they sound incredible. They're in the cupboard, they are going to get eaten, but yeah, I just needed some plain one this time. Gone for some spring onions here, that's going on the sloppy dogs tonight. There's that other mouthwash I was talking about. The mushrooms, it's always worth having a look to see what mushrooms are on offer. There's usually one kind that's on offer, isn't there? To work it out the best value. And this was the one that was best value this time. I do prefer the chestnut mushrooms as well. I also liked that I was able to order the onions loose. I hate having to buy packets for it, especially when you need a funny number. But yeah, worked out nicely. I can buy exactly what I need. Then we've got, well, these are for Rob actually. He must have won the lottery or come into some money buying these Tesco Finest soups here. I mean, they do sound delicious to be fair, but yeah, they're good quality. I suppose you don't mind, do you? Low calorie and everything as well. Problem is you want a whole loaf of bread with them, don't you? Some iceberg lettuce here. It's just going to be going in my sandwiches that I take to work. And this is what I'm using as a sandwich filler. Chicken and bacon. Not the most exciting, but it is what it is, isn't it? That's it. That's the shopping done. If you've enjoyed it, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested, I know I speak about going to Los Angeles. I've spoken about going to Tenerife. If you want to see those things, make sure you follow on Instagram. There's lots of stories on there. Not so much about shopping hauls, but just general life, trips, experiences, having a laugh. Take care, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.